What's happening, everybody? Thanks for joining us here at the Level Down podcast. I'm Devin. Uh, there's no Dell again this week. He is still sick. Getting better, pushing through, doing what he got to do. Um, to be honest, I didn't even call anybody to fill in. I should have. There was a few people I could have reached out to, um, but I completely forgot. I did. I was kind of banking he was gonna show up, but it's just me. So it is what it is. He working on his health, getting himself back in fighting condition. Um, oh, speaking of fighting, did did we see the Mike Tyson Jake Paul? This show was hold on, let me go back. Let me go back. 'Cause there's a lot I got to say because I watched it. Okay. Um, let's start off with how Netflix couldn't handle a live stream for a lot of people. I get it. But on the other hand, y'all should have did better. A lot better. Um, how I got around the problem when as soon as I saw the lag, I backed out, closed the app, went back into it, and didn't jump into it live. So I was like 5 minutes behind the live broadcast. Um, so it was okay. Um, there were some things going on in this fight. Not this the whole show was crazy. Cause you had Bull. There was just a bunch of fight. Like the first fight, um, between the dudes. I think they were. Who were they? Darn, I can't remember. I really can't remember who the first two fighters were. Um, but y'all was trash. The Bull grabbed him, started humping him on the ropes. Unprofessional. Didn't care for that. Then you had the next two. Who won? Gee, no, I didn't prepare. Let me see if I can't find the card. Um, oh, there was a lot of fights. Which one did I see? I didn't. Oh, there was Bruce Cardington versus Dana Colwell. I don't remember that. Who are these dudes? I didn't. I didn't see that women's fight either. Well, did I miss something? Well, the first fight that they had was trash. Then it was Mario. I'm gonna butcher this man's name. Um, Barreros and Abil Ramos. Um, split draw. Good fight. Very good fight. Loved it. Um, can't complain about that. That was some old school featherweight boxing right there. So I enjoyed that. Then it was this is the fight that really pissed me off. It was Katie Taylor against Amanda Serrano. Yo, that Katie Taylor, a cheat, a snake. This chick was headbutting to the whole jaw. Then the ref was like, "Oh, we're gonna give you a point now." It's like the ninth headbutt. Split the jaw head wide open. Crazy. Um, all that hugging, one fell on it. One fell on it. Um, and they gave it to Katie Taylor. They gave it to her. She shouldn't have won that. Amanda Serrano, that was all. That was all. That was her. That was her fight. But whatever. I ain't no professional boxer commentary. This ain't a professional boxing show. I'm just talking about it because I watched it. He wanted like 8 o'clock. Stayed up till like one and some change. I wasn't feeling that, especially to see the main event, which was Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Um, Outsider looking in, it looked like when Jake Paul got fought real early, he realized, oh, this man, while he is slow, he still got a little power behind his hits, so I need to play the long game. Which he did, he played the long game. Was it like 250, 260 jabs. He was just keeping Mike at a distance. Um, because like I said, even though Mike is older, he looked a little bit slower. He looked like he was having some issues with the legs. He there's still power behind those punches. That's just what anybody. You get hit the right way at the right time, you can go to sleep just like anybody. And I think Jake Paul realized that and changed up his game. Um, I don't think Mike should have been in the ring. They was hyping it up. All these videos they had of Mike doing all this great work. You saw none of that in the ring. None of that. Um, Absolutely none of it. Mike looked like a 58-year-old man in great shape, boxing a younger guy. It's, but it is what it is. It was good to see Mike back in the ring one more time. I grew up with Mike. Seen a lot of his fights. You know, separate the person from the career. That's what I'm focusing on. Only the career. Um, it's good to see him back in the ring one more time, but it wasn't good to see him in this condition. So I wish I wouldn't have stayed up for it and watched it live. I wish I would have waited till the next day and or caught the highlights because that wrecked my sleep. I like my sleep, so can't do much about that. So I get it. I get it. I get it, Mike. You wanted that 20 million. You got that 20 mil. Cool. But back to our regular scheduled program. You know what I mean? We gonna still keep this moving, even though Dell ain't with us on this one. Um, and I was too lazy to call anybody else to jump in. What I want to talk about? Getting some movie and TV news. I guess it's news. I don't know. These are just things I want to talk about. I saw that Game of Thrones has a movie in the work. Who greenlit this? Who was like, yo, this would be a great idea? Hey, who said this would be something that the American people wanted? Or people in general? But yeah, HBO confirmed. It was like I think I saw it on like Entertainment Weekly. Um, HBO confirmed that the Game of Thrones movies is in the works. Very early process. Chances are this thing ain't gonna come out. There's no director, there's no writers, there's no cast members. But, Warner Bros. Is like, oh, this is definitely gonna happen. I don't care. The ending of Game of Thrones had me, I was very disappointed in how Game of Thrones ended. Um, I was checking out, what is that show called? The other Game of Thrones, the series. Kind of lost interest in that too. Like, it just wasn't, it's not holding my attention. And trust me, I like dragons and magic and all that other good stuff. The fantasy world is my thing. But Game of Thrones left such a bad taste in my mouth towards the end that I'm just like, I don't even want to deal with this anymore. So I don't care. My review is right now, it's not going to work out. I don't want to see it. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to do it like Lord of the Rings movies? Have like these 4-hour films about dragons? No, not interested. Don't care. Um, I am excited that with the success of Alien Romulus, which, let me be honest with you, it wasn't a great film. As a Xenomorph fan, as an Alien movie franchise fan, it wasn't a great film. Solid 7.5 out of 10, in my opinion. Um, but with the success of that movie, Ridley Scott says that he's working on a 20th Century Fox new Alien movie. Now, I'm intrigued to see where they're going to go with this. Um, where did I read that at? I think I saw that on the IGN or something like that. I can't remember. Um, but I'm okay with this. I am. I'm okay with alien movies and things like that. So, oh, isn't there a series coming out? I think they're, I think they were talking about. Yes, it's called Alien Earth. Hold on, let me look. Let me look. Let me look. When a mysterious space vessel crash lands on Earth, a young woman and a ragtag group of tactical soldiers make a fateful discovery that puts them face to face with the planet's greatest threat. Okay. The world where aliens eat people. They don't really eat them. It's use them as hosts. I don't think ever seen a movie where the xenomorphs ate somebody. It's usually just like capture, impregnate. That's it. I don't think they eat. Hmm. I'm gonna have to look back. I'm gonna have to go back, watch all my alien movies again. I don't ever recall any of them eating food, but I'm okay. I want to see the new Alien series. I like the aliens. I'm an aliens fan. Jumping from aliens, shit. Let's look at they coming out with. Oh, let me make this bigger. Can't see. My vision sucks. The diabetes. Um, right on the line with the aliens, you got Predators. Predators Badlands is coming out. The director Dan Trachtenberg. I don't know if that's right, but I'm saying it. Um, with this new entry to the franchise, I'm I think if I'm read this right, they're bringing back the 1987 Jungle Hunter Predator. I don't know. I think I think they call I think they just call that Predator, but it's the Jungle Hunter. That's how I know him as. So they're bringing that back. This movie's supposed to come out like November 7th, 2025. I'm excited to see it. I'm I'm a big Yachua fan. I love them all. They're all great. You know, all the Predators they've introduced throughout since 1987 have been awesome. You get the City Hunter and Predator 2, you had the Ultimate, the Fugitive, and the Ultimate and the Fugitive Hunter and the Predator, the 2018 John. You had, um, what else do we have? Uh, the Cleric Scar from the 2004 Alien v Predator John. You had Tracker. I think it was Falconer, and Berserker, and 2010 Predators movie. You know, shout out to the Greenback Elder, Predator 2, and Predator and Alien versus Predator. He made two appearances. You had Wolf and AVP Requiem. You had the Feral Hunter and Prey. So they're giving you a nice variety of Predators, and it's good to take it. I'm enjoying to see how they're gonna take it back and see what this new movie brings. Because I'm gonna watch it. Period. Like it is what it is. I'm gonna watch it. I enjoyed Prey. I enjoyed that throwback feel. So um, I liked it. I can't. I haven't seen an Alien or Predator movie that I dislike. No, I'm lying. What's that Alien John where Ripley was in prison? That wasn't that good. Um. All right, so I've enjoyed more Predator movies than Alien movies. Well, I've enjoyed them all, but Predator's up there for me. Um, what else we got? What else we got? Uh, oh, see, I wanted Chondel to be here because I wanted to talk about the Star Wars news. About he's a Star Wars fan. I've watched it. Um, I'm not gonna go as far as say I'm a Star Wars fan. I've enjoyed some scenes throughout the movies, but they're not like something I'm like, oh shit. Oh, I gotta buy me a Stever and a Millennium Falcon and go around and do all types of things. That's just not what I was about. Um, Especially when it came to Star Wars. My mic too high? I don't know. I'm not even sure how my sound is. Because I'm taping this a heck of a lot earlier than I usually do. It's morning time. We usually do it in the afternoon, but let me just get this out the way. But like I was saying, they're saying that they're making a new trilogy, and they're having Rey as the lead. Like it's going to be focused on her. I need to go back and watch these films because I didn't even know who Rey was. I didn't even realize that she was Luke Skywalker's daughter. Like, I remember the bull, not Darth Helmet. That's from the TV series. That's the bull with the lightsaber that was broke, Kylo Ren. I know his dad was like Han Solo or something like that. I know. I'm thinking. So I'm gonna go check these films out to see exactly where we could go with new Star Wars and if Rey is the one who should be leading it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's why I want to tell you so he can give me them answers on like what he feels about how Star Wars is changing and evolving and becoming something completely different. So I don't know. Um, there's a rumor that Sony's making another Venom movie. He's in a movie. I don't know what Sony doing. I wish Disney, Marvel, you know, sit down with Sony and buy that franchise because I can't do another bad Venom movie. Um, oh, I also looked at they're coming out with a Voltron movie, live action Voltron. They better not fuck this up. They better not. Voltron is one of the greatest shows ever. Even the remake that they came out with is it's okay. Nothing beats the original. Um, but Henry Cavill is looking to be a part of this. What? I don't know. He's too old to play any. I don't think he's young enough to play any of the Voltron, the Lion pilots. So I don't know. But he's trying to get involved. Well, it's cool. Everything he touches is pretty good. He was decent in Man of Steel, even though I can't stand Superman, trash ass character. Um, he was the shit is in Witcher. Um, so let's see what happens with that. I'm not upset about him jumping into a new role. I just hope they do Voltron right and not make it look like Transformers, like the live action. Like don't make it look weird. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. Um, Black Panther 3, see the Denzel Washington picked up a role. Congratulations to him. Congratulations on Denzel with the Gladiator movie. John was fire. Gladiator fan. Decimus Perennicus Maximus. Uh, father to a murdered wife. Wait, father to a murdered son. Husband to a murdered wife. I shall have my vengeance in this life for the next. Yeah, I mean, Gladiator was one of the best movies of his time. This one here with Denzel did not shy away from it. I thought it was great. Thought his performance was great. Um, That's it. It was Denzel. Every time Denzel steps into something, it's gold. So he gonna bring that Training Day vibe to Black Panther, hopefully. Um, what else was popping off in the movie news? I'm trying to think. Marvel's Midnight Sunrise MCU will introduce a villain so powerful, whatever. That's probably why they scrapped the Blade movie so they could get this Marvel Midnight Sun joint going. But I think they're talking about bringing in Mephisto as the main villain in the movie. I'm cool with that. But at this point in the game, Marvel should just stop announcing shit, yo. Just drop a movie. Real, just drop a movie. Nobody cares right now. Cut movies delayed. There's just so much stuff back and forth. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Just, I wouldn't just wake up on like a random Tuesday and there's a brand new Marvel movie. I'm like, yo, what's up with this? Save all that money on marketing. We know you're Marvel. You got movies. You got superheroes. Just drop them. Don't give me all this hype. You're not the hype ain't there anymore. Like I'm not hyped about anything Marvel is coming out. You know. Um, that's like what trailer just dropped? Oh, Captain America, Black Falcon, new trailer. I'm sorry, Anthony Mackie. I'm just it's the Captain America thing that what stops me. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm not a Captain America fan. I've said it several times. There's reasons why I'm not a fan of Captain America. Um, so you picking up that shield, it's too early in the morning to be saying some racial things. I don't want to get all hyped up. It's a chill day. It's a chill Sunday. Trying to keep this episode of the podcast real laid back and chill. You see, I got the sultry voice on. Um, Trying to get y'all bass and subwoofers going. Trying to keep it real sexual today. But I couldn't get it out without laughing. Um, yeah, I only sound like this because I'm not trying to be loud. Like I said, it's early in the morning. You know, I'm just trying to get out a little bit of entertainment. Something just to hold on to. Um, Till we get back to our regularly scheduled programming. What else shit I wanted to bring up? Um, Chondel had before he knew he wasn't gonna be able to do this. He wanted to talk about the new MCU superhero Birdie. I'm not gonna dive too much into it. That's one of the topics he really wanted to hit on. Um, it's got the lady. I think all this is like what if season 3 information, stuff like that. Um, I'm intrigued to see what's going on. Just from the little bit I saw, we know she could fly. She has some type of energy powers, some energy beams from her eyes. Um, I'm intrigued. I want to see what's going on. They got the young lady playing it. She was I've only ever seen her in Russian Dolls, a series, and I have no clue what's going on. I kind of gave up on after you know things got real time bendy and warpy. Like, oh, I'm gonna fall back. But I'm gonna hold off on that. I want to hear what Chandel's views and opinion is on that topic that he wanted to bring up. So I'll wait. You know, just just keep your eyes open and your ears open for when that pops up on another show. Um. Uh. Now, if a little comic book news, I know how we usually do comic book news. Hold on, let me take a sip of this. Oh, for all y'all listening and not watching, I take a sip of this beverage in a metal cup with a metal spoon. That's where all that sound's coming from. Um, yeah, like I said, I usually do comic book stuff at the end, but doing it at the beginning, middle, towards the end. Wait, 30 minutes in? All right, cool. So we're not gonna be a long episode, but we're gonna be a good episode. So if we Power Rangers Prime is out. Um, Read it. Power Ranger comic books is decent. Like they be hit. Like I never thought that. I grew up with the Power Rangers back in the day, and the books is wow, like 1,000 times better than the show that I grew up with. More mature, things like that. So I enjoy that. But from what I'm gathering is the VR Troopers is coming into the Power Ranger game. The VR Trooper. Now, most of y'all, well, probably, there's probably a lot of people out there who are too young to know what a VR Trooper is. I never seen the Japanese version, you know. I've only ever seen the American version. 2 seasons, 92 episodes. This show came, when did VR Troopers come out? Um, 1994 to 1996. Yes, that was a very long time ago. Some of y'all might not have been born until the 2000s. So yes, the late 1900s is when VR Troopers hit. It's a great show. The show focused on like these three teenagers, late teens. Um, they were West Coast. It was like a Power Ranger, but different. That was a big thing in the '90s and stuff like that. Having individuals turn into, these powerful people, uh, giving kids weapons, basically. You know, that's basically what it was. It was just that was a huge thing. They gave kids, teenagers, weapons. Like look across. You get Power Rangers, Ninja Steel, Dino Thunder, Lost Galaxy, Jungle Fury, um, Kamen Rider, Max Rider, Megaforce, shoot, Big Bad Beetleborgs. These were little kids. I don't even think these kids were teenagers. And Beetleborgs, I think they were like 9 or 10, maybe junior high level. You had Superhuman Samurai Squad. That was crazy. You had Mystic Knight of Tar Nanog. I'm hoping I'm thinking it right. Come on. That was another wild one. You know, you had oh, what was it? It's a long tattooed teenage. What is? I gotta get it right. You gotta get the title right. You gotta get that title right. There you go. Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. That was another one. It's like 40. This back when shows had crazy episodes. You know what I mean? You came out with a new episode every week. So you would get like 30, 50 episodes. They only took time off for like the breaks and holidays and stuff like that. But a season back in the day was like 35, 40 episodes. You know? Now, what the season is 10? 10? That's crazy. I might as well do it 10 episodes. I'm used to, 40, 27-minute long episodes. But yeah, that was one of them. Tattoo Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills. And, just giving kids crazy powers to do, you know, fight some adult war. Yeah, that's basically what it was. Like Power Rangers, you had the boy Zordon who was like, oh, I'm stuck here. I can't fight. So I'm just drag these teenagers with attitudes into my business and give them powers. I'm like, hey, you're just helping everybody out. Let me tell you something about this Power Ranger stuff. I'm about to go on a rant real quick. Did you know why Power Rangers have to give up their powers and have to keep changing powers and stuff like that? Because the morphing grid kills them. Yes, people, you heard it first. The morphing grid is not compatible with human life. It's not. Not at all. You can become a Power Ranger, yes, and it will slowly heal you. Yes, that's what the morphing grid does to humans. You know that's another reason why there are so many different types of Power Rangers because everybody's trying to tap into the morphing grid in different ways. That's why there's so many Rangers that manifest and stuff like that. Everybody trying to, get that juice Um, but that's the real thing. And they don't tell these kids that. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you came to me when I was a teenager, a young adult, an adult, a middle-aged man that I am now, and told me, hey, I'm gonna give you these powers to turn into a Power Ranger, I'm taking it. I'm not asking no questions. I'm taking it. Now, am I gonna be a good guy? No, absolutely not. I'm not fighting for anybody. I'm gonna take your power and I'm gonna run them up. That's just who I am. Should did a background check before you gave it to me. Uh, um, Final thing I'm gonna touch on is Xbox has announced that they're coming out with a portable version, a little handheld. Uh, you got the PlayStation John that's out that you need to have a PlayStation to play. Not a fan. You got the OG Switch, the Switch Lite, and they're coming out with the Switch Lite 2. I'm not Switch Lite 2, but the Switch 2. So I'm cool with that. I'm thinking about jumping the Switch. I think I stated that before, just so I can get back into some old Switch games. Cause I had one, never really used it, sold it. Now, I'm thinking the Switch Lite be cool. If the Switch 2, got a right price tag, I'll jump on that. But I'm really banking that the Switch Lite is like 200. Probably get it for like 175, 180 new on sale somewhere. So I'm hoping when the Switch 2 drops, um, the Lite drops in price too, like 125, 150, something like that, or whatever. I'll grab that, maybe grab a Black Friday sale, pick one of them things up. But Xbox with their new handheld, they don't even have a release date. They talking about this in the work. Chances are it's going to be all digital, digital console. Um, I'm hoping it's basically like a portable PC, you know? I don't need nothing crazy, Wi-Fi 6, maybe a little bit better. Um, Nice little Windows operating system. Nothing too crazy. I don't need nothing wild. Um, I hope they get the workout. Like I'm a keyboard and mouse guy when I game. I hope they can work that system out. Cause I haven't tried the Steam Deck, but I've heard some things like it's not good for that, you know, keyboard and mouse feel. When you're gaming, which I get. It's a handheld device. Um, so I'm hoping Xbox could work really hard on, getting that together and making that a more user-friendly experience. Um, I'm also looking forward to seeing what hardware is inside of this thing. Because if it's going to be Xbox, I need something powerful. I need at least an 8-inch screen, you know, upper and lower fire and speakers, surround sound. I'm gonna need a headphone jack, you know, just because if you're portable, you on Bluetooth, that Bluetooth killing power as well. A nice battery, you know what I mean? Maybe some wireless charging, Q3 charging, USB-C, data transfer, high speed, 5 gigs, something. But they say it's years out, so we don't know when we're gonna get it. We don't know, it could be 5 years down the line. It could be 10. We don't know. We don't know. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what's happening with it, what we come up with, what we can get. Do I need another gaming device? No. Do I want one? Of course. That's what I am. I buy stuff. Um, That's pretty much it. I only had nothing to really talk about. It was a little, quick little 40-minute episode, little sample or taste or something. I wish I could have given you more. I ain't had nothing. It's been a slow week. Slow week in news. Like the stuff that people are talking about, I don't really care. Damn, oh, something vicious. Wow. I don't know. Coughing all on the show. I'm taking another sip of this hot beverage. There it is. Um, yeah, the stuff you were talking about, I'm not really in a mood for. Nothing really happening. Doing this, ain't nothing going on. Like I check the news and I check all the hot sites to see what people is talking about, what people might be interested in. But ain't nothing really strike me. Not this week. So I'm gonna end it there. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to listen to the Level Down podcast. I appreciate y'all sticking through with me just soloing this thing and trying to keep it going, trying to keep y'all entertained for a little bit. Give me all my thoughts and my opinions and stuff like that. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all giving us a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share with your friends. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on YouTube. We on iTunes, Spotify, iHeart, every place you can find a podcast, something like that. We're around. And hopefully Chondel will be back next week. But if not, we still will be here next week. Thanks a lot.